I tried phone flipping for a week and I want to share my experience with you. So maybe some people are starting out right now in that phone flipping business, or maybe you are already an expert and you want to see how the beginners are doing in that industry. So I want to tell you that my experience wasn't that good at all. I didn't have any profit. I just tried it for a week and things didn't go as I planned. But I want you to know that some things won't go as you plan, but you should always be consistent and be patient with it. So I want to share with you what was my experience. So my name is Nick. I changed my account niche and name and all that kind of stuff. I was actually doing technology and tutorials. Now I'm doing more of entrepreneurship, some self-development, and about online marketing and all that kind of stuff. If you're interested in that kind of content, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and so you won't miss out on the future videos. Now let's get started. First of all, I want to tell you this is a website that I did not use. I used Facebook Marketplace actually to meet locally with another person who was selling an iPhone 7. I want to show you some prices for used phones. This is a website for used iPhones, phones, laptops, and other electronics in general, but I'm here in the iPhone section, and I wanted to buy an iPhone 7. Actually, it was a broken one. It wasn't actually broken, but it didn't turn on at all. He found it on the street and he tried to turn it on. It wouldn't turn on, and I thought, hey, maybe I could fix it because I have fixed other iPhones, my mother's, my brother's, and my old iPhone. I actually have some experience in that, so I thought I could give it a try and maybe sell it for a bigger price. Here in Greece, we actually sell it not for 130. We sell iPhone 7 from about 200, maybe 250 most, and let's say $180. I thought I could sell it for $180, somewhere there, and I thought, so let's message him. I messaged him and he told me that he's selling for 20, I think, dollars, euros, actually 20 or 25. I told him I have an old iPhone 5 that is working perfectly. Here is the iPhone 5. It says $40 here. Of course, we can find it much higher price, I think. Let's say unlocked, or maybe we won't find it at all. I don't know. It's about here, let's say 70 most, and he was selling for 25. I was giving him a phone that costs used about $50. I told him that it wasn't actually the screen had some problems, but it was working normally. He told me, nice, we can trade. I was gonna give him the iPhone 5 and he was gonna give me the iPhone 7. And perfect, we set a meeting some hours after we talked, and I was like, perfect, let's go there. And actually, I hadn't gone by myself that far. It was pretty far, and I waited in a train station because I thought I could go there on foot, but I couldn't. And I waited on a train station which was near my home, and I told him it wasn't that near, but you know, it was about in the middle where we arranged, the middle of my home and the station we arranged to meet, and I was somewhere in the middle in another train station. I told him I was there, maybe he could come, and I asked him to tell me his phone number. I told him, hey, send me your phone number and I will call you, and I want to tell you something. I wanted to tell him that I forgot my ticket actually home, and if he could come and meet me here, and that I was waiting for him. And he gave me a phone number. I called and he answered. I was like, hey, can you come here because I forgot the ticket and all that kind of stuff. And the guy that answered the phone told me, who is this? And I told him about the phone we arranged to meet, and he was like, sorry, you called the wrong number, and he hung up. And I was like, what is he doing? And I told him, hey, you gave me wrong number, and he told me, give me your number and I will call you. I gave him my number. He told me where I was. I told him again I was in the train station with that name. He told me, fine, wait here, wait there. And I was like, okay. And he left the group. The Facebook Marketplace, if you don't know, when you send a message, it creates a group with the buyer and the seller to talk. And he actually left the group, and I messaged him after 5 minutes on his actually personal page on Messenger, and I told him, can you call me? I sent you your phone number, can you call me? And he didn't respond. I was waiting for 10 minutes and I checked again the message, and I was blocked actually by him. He blocked me, and or maybe he deleted the Facebook. He didn't have any photo. He just said that hey, I will be wearing red shoes, red Adidas, and you can recognize me like that. I didn't see anyone with red Adidas and he never showed up. I was waiting there for maybe 40-45 minutes, and to get there I needed almost an hour, maybe about again 45 minutes, maybe 40. And I actually lost so much time to negotiate in order to get the iPhone 5 and trade with me. I lost time going there, I lost time waiting, I lost time going back. I didn't do anything productive, I didn't make any money, and I just lost my day. Not all the day, but I lost a pretty good amount of my day. And then I thought I had found earlier another iPhone 7 that that guy was shipping for $80, and it was 80 euros, and it wasn't broken, but it had a problem where it was rebooting again and again. That's called the reboot loop, and I knew how to fix it because I had fixed it again on my iPhone, and I was like, let's gonna try that. And he was perfect guy. He was like awesome, and we talked, and he was really friendly. He told me he was gonna send me the iPhone to the post office near my home, and we could pay the shipping half me and half him. And then after 2 days he didn't respond back. Not at all. He told me that he was gonna ask the shipping how much it costs to ship there, and he didn't do anything. He didn't answer to me, and he didn't message back. So it was a weird experience, that too. So it's something like that. I thought it would gonna be really profitable, and actually I thought I was gonna do it with a friend, which my friend turned me down because he had some things to do first. Maybe he told me maybe I'm gonna do it later, and actually it's not a one-man job. If you want to meet in person with people and do hand-to-hand trades and transactions, then it's gonna be much harder. You're gonna lose some time. You're gonna see that some people don't show up at all. You're gonna see that sometimes it's gonna be harder to sell some stuff. Maybe it's gonna take you a week, maybe more, and actually maybe you won't find an iPhone that actually you can flip it. And I think that if you are alone and you're doing this by yourself, then I would recommend you doing it online. For example, sites like this one. You can go here and sell your iPhone right here, maybe on eBay or Amazon. Try these websites, and when you or maybe when you do Facebook Marketplace, just tell them that you ship your product and you don't do it hand to hand, because hand to hand transactions are really time consuming, except if you have a car and you're doing really near your home. If it's really near your home and you have a car, perfect, you can go there. It's gonna take you maybe 5-10 minutes and you're done. But if that's not the case, then I would recommend doing it online. Much better. So that's it. My experience was that's what I learned, that it's not a one-man job. You have to have two-person to make the deals, sell and post online, all that kind of stuff, and the other one was gonna do the transactions, the meetings, and all that kind of stuff that's more practical. So one's doing online, the other real world. That's it, and that's what I learned. So I think that my experience was helpful, or maybe you took a lesson. I don't tell you that to discourage you, I just want to warn you so you won't be overhyped like I was, and then I was really disappointed with all that experience, because I was really hyped to get in the that industry, flipping phones, and I really liked fixing phones. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna fix some iPhones and sell them higher, and reselling them, that it's gonna be really profitable. I'm gonna make like 100 or $200 for one sale. And yeah, didn't go as I expected it to go. And yeah, that's what I want you to know, that don't make some expectations that are pretty much hard to make reality. Just know some things, and then go and work and hustle and make some money. That's it. That's my lesson. I think and I hope it was helpful. If it was, leave a like down below. Maybe ask me something you want to know in the comments, or maybe give me some tips if I'm gonna continue flipping phones, or maybe trying to flip phones. If you have any tips and you know some stuff in this industry, like I said, I'm not a teacher here, I'm just sharing an experience. I don't know much stuff about it. I'm just a week that I was researching and trying to resell, didn't manage to do it. So just so you know, I'm not teaching you, I'm just hoping that you got some lessons from my experience. That's it. Thank you a lot again. Until the next time, goodbye.